Hello, friends. I hope this finds you well on this Wednesday afternoon. I am going to just quickly talk about how to manage expectations during early pregnancy, mostly fitness expectations. So, we are told that a healthy pregnancy is defined by eating well, sleeping well, movement, and just generally doing all the things that is going to make you and baby healthy. And then one morning you wake up and you're super sick, you can barely get out of bed, you're spinning, and there is no food in your pantry or in your refrigerator that does not make you feel super sick to your stomach. What do? You start to beat yourself up. You start to feel very disappointed and frustrated by your body. You start to struggle. You start to feel like your body is not doing you justice, and you start to get frustrated. But it doesn't change. And this might happen all throughout pregnancy. Or it could just be a short, brief stint, and then it goes away and things come back. But we have to learn how to manage the expectations while this is going on, or else we are going to feel let down. There is a greater risk for depression. There is a greater risk for postpartum depression. And we have to understand that this is a period of time. So, what do we do? One, the thing I talk about, the thing that I mentioned yesterday, we lower our expectations. This is the very hardest thing that you are going to do. But this is not a time where you are going to prove to the world that you are Serena Williams, unless you are Serena Williams. This is not your time to go out and start training for a marathon. It is not your time that is meant for you to be the greatest athlete ever. This is a time where you are literally growing another human in your belly, and a lot of your nutrients, your energy is going to help that babe grow, be stronger. There is nothing you are doing in that first trimester or not doing in that first trimester or that first chunk of time or even throughout your pregnancy there's no missed exercise if you are feeling awful that is going to make that baby unhealthier, okay? It's not due to you missing exercise. So we have to lower the expectation. We have to take it one day at a time. And I know how hard this is because I'm on my third now, and it's still at the beginning of this. And you can ask Miss Lauren Mott about how hard I struggled with not being able to move my body, because I kind of expected that I would be able to do it the third time around, that like the morning sickness wouldn't bring me down. And it did. It laid me flat once again for the third time. And so you have to remember that no day is going to be the same. One day you might be able to move a little bit, to walk, maybe even have a little more intense exercise, and the next day you might need to rest more. So take care. Don't beat yourself up. Lower your expectation. 2, you do not have to move more just because you think or you hear that movement is the best thing for you during pregnancy. It is literally slammed in our face everywhere we look during pregnancy, every magazine, every app you use, that you need to move. It is the first thing I see when I sign into my pregnancy app, Move Your Bump. It's being thrown at us all the time. And frankly, if you are moving only because you are being told to move, it's not doing you any good. In fact, if you are only moving because you think it's what you have to do, and you're not listening to your body that's telling you, I need to rest, I need to drink fluids, you're doing yourself a disservice. So, movement is great when it makes you feel better. If it is making you feel worse, you're nauseated beyond belief, and I mean you stand up and you feel like you're gonna barf, or you dry heave every time you sit up straight, you are spinning, fatigued, dizzy, off balance, throwing up, dehydrated, this is your signal to lie to take in fluids, to try to eat whatever doesn't make you sick, and to rest, mama. It is not your time to say, oh, screw that. I'm just going to puke through my workout and then get on with my day. No, fuck that. It's not happening. Listen to yourself. You are your best judge of what is the best for your body, not your blogger on Instagram, okay? The third thing I want you to do is to remember that your emotional and mental health is incredibly important, especially during pregnancy. If not moving is causing you guilt because you are worried about weight gain, because you are worried about the aesthetics of what's happening to your body, if you are feeling guilt because you are not moving, we need to reassess your relationship with movement and with exercise. And I know this is harsh, and I don't necessarily think it's bad to be aware of weight gain or to be aware of aesthetics during pregnancy, but if it's the only reason you're moving, if weight gain is the only reason you're exercising, you need to back up and we need to start working on some other things. Movement during pregnancy and a lot of life really should be for health, for mental health, for better focus, for mindfulness. Those should be the focus of movement. And if you are simply worried about feeling guilty because you don't move, or feeling like you are going to gain weight because you don't move, then we need to reassess your relationship with exercise, your relationship with movement, and find something that makes you feel better about movement. Only when you're ready to move, though, not just because of movement itself. So those are the three things that I'm gonna say today. Lower your expectations of what you need to be able to do. Don't move just because you think you have to, and don't move because of guilt or weight gain or fear of that it's going to harm your baby if you don't move. The best thing you can do for yourself in early pregnancy when you're feeling crappy and you are not able to exercise is to actually rest, to eat what you can eat, to drink as much as possible, and to cut yourself some slack. If you want to hear more, if you want to join us for our pregnancy program coming next month, join our Facebook group. The link is at the top of this post. And come on over. We're doing workouts every month. We are getting on and doing these coffee talks or these chats once a month where we educate the members. So please come join us, come learn more about pregnancy, and we will see you there.